Lucy's, what was the problem that unified you all?
We saw a gap, Lindsay, in the beef industry from an exposure level. Positive exposure was lacking for our fantastic industry. You've only got to walk around here for a couple of minutes to see how much this industry has on offer. And also a gap for new entrants to figure out the opportunities that lay before them.
So let's be really frank here. None of you are filmmakers or in any kind of creative pursuit whatsoever. How do you come together and say we're going to build a film? You must have relied on some real experts, and what was the creative process?
I wouldn't underestimate Lucy's creativity, but the rest of us probably just are stock people. We lent on a videographer in the industry who is starting to specialise in livestock and in beef, and his capacity to bring us together, understand who we are and what we do, really built our confidence and enabled us to be comfortable and put together a video that was very, very authentic.
I'm curious to know, when you all sat down and said, we don't think there's enough positive storytelling out here, we don't think the beef industry has really captured the essence of what an honour it is to be part of it, where did you go from there with that idea?
The concept was very broad to start with, but we wanted to influence... A little too broad. We did do a little pivot there at one point to say, I don't think we've got the ability to do this as a small group, and obviously working full-time, running properties as well. So we pivoted a little bit, but we wanted to make sure we reached the grassroots level by that upskilling opportunity, a day in the life of a beef producer on farm, high school students, just 6 of them, so it was manageable for us. Yeah. And then we spent those 2 days basically showcasing what they can do in the industry, and Clancy Cinnamon put it all together on the video. So we just did what we know how to do on the farm. We did mustering and we rode horses, we fixed some fence, we did some welding, maintenance, all those basic things, but probably an opportunity for these young people to see what good looks like from the very first time they do it.
Well, the end product is utterly it's really spectacular, and I had shivers when I watched it. I thought it was so beautifully put together, and we are going to do the official debut here in a few moments' time. But I want to talk about how you all came together, because you were brought together by a group called Advancing Beef Leaders.
Yeah, Advancing Beef Leaders is a subsidiary of the Future Beef group. So we were introduced back in June last year and given an unlimited scope really for a project to pull together, and this is essentially the product of that. Yeah.
It's certainly very ambitious. Tell us about where it was shot.
Oh, we were shooting on one of the group members' properties between, I suppose, Taroom and Roma, yeah.
Who makes up the team behind the scenes?
So it's myself, the 2 of us, the 2 Lucys, Rob Freeman, Mel Damon, Ash Duncan and Lockie Jensen. So we're sort of spread from southern Queensland right up to, central Queensland.
And what segments of the industry do you all represent?
Anything from grassroots producers and service providers, basically.
Girls, tell me, what impact are you hoping that this film will have? Is it really for producers? Is it for everyone else? And what how are you hoping they'll respond?
It's
far and wide.
Far and wide.
We are ambitious.
Yeah.
You're exactly right. We want to bring new entrants into the industry, and we want to influence on a national scale as well. Get to the consumer as well as the people who will, I guess, provide to the consumer in the
How
future.
do you do that?
Well, it's a call to action. Yeah, really, for industry. I guess underneath it all, we want more done for our industry. We want this to be the base level of what can be done for from an advertising perspective for consumers and for the next gen who are on the doorstep of this fantastic industry and they just need an inroad.
One film down, can we expect more to come?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
The piece that we're going to be showing everyone in a few moments' time, where will they be able to find it? How can they see it?
Go straight through to the AgForce website. We've got links through to that. We've also got a Facebook page called Believe in Beef, and we've got plenty of platforms for it to go onto following this.
Part of the ambition of the project is to show people, young, vibrant, next generation participants, having a test of agriculture, having a bit of a taste and an experience of it. Let's talk about your own careers and your move into agriculture. Lucy Morrissey, tell us about your business.
So I'm service provider side. My business is training and consulting in the beef industry. So we facilitate in the workplace stockmanship, horsemanship, team development, which is an absolute privilege. I get to work with everybody else's animals and people all over the globe, essentially. I stepped into the industry because my parents managed cattle stations for corporates, and that was my upbringing, my livelihood, and it's just in the blood now. So.
Me? Yeah, I was, I suppose, born and bred beef producer, 5th generation now, and myself and my husband Bryce have a little girl, Heidi, and one on the way. So yeah, it's just something that we're incredibly passionate about. We can't see ourselves doing anything else. So we'll, hopefully have little ones helping us out not too far away. Another generation coming through. Well, it is time for the worldwide debut. We are opening the curtains on the beautiful film entitled Believe in Beef.
Yes, mate.
We've come to Malibu Downs today. We've brought 6 young kids with us, high school students, and we're hoping to give them a little bit of an introduction into the beef industry.
I'd love to create a little bit of excitement within them and open their eyes to things they might not yet be aware of, really broaden their horizons and create an urge within them to get involved in what is an incredibly lucrative industry.
It's really important that we take that step earlier to involve kids, foster that passion early to ensure that when we get to our parents' age, that there's that next generation coming behind to carry on those legacies.
Maybe they like building something or they find a passion for the land, a little niche aspect somewhere that piques their interest.
First and foremost, we're grass farmers more than cattle farmers.
There are many different facets to what we do every day. There's engineering and maths and agronomy, looking at the plants, looking at the ecosystem that we live in. It's marketing, forward planning, all of those things, and it's also teamwork and leadership.
You don't need to be on the land itself. You can be in an office halfway between here and Brisbane and help bridging that gap between the land and the city.
Opportunities in the beef industry are endless. There's so many education opportunities. Everybody's welcome and everybody's capable. Not every job in the beef industry is going to suit you, but I guarantee there's one there that will.
There's something for everyone, and every different skill set can be utilised here.
No day is ever the same. Not every day is a good day, but you know that you get to try again the next day, and 9 times out of 10 you pull something off which you're pretty proud of.
Look at that. Great job.
The Believe in Beef program has been very beneficial to us youngsters.
Get that eye. Drive, 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 drive. Now come back. Perfect.
I'm excited to be here to learn new things and experience how other people work their properties.
Do it, get out of your comfort zone, try new things.
It's a really great opportunity and you can learn a heap of different things.
Feel it? Yep. Beautiful. 250.
The future of beef looks pretty well.
I want to be a Jillaroo up in the NT. Well, I just really like animals.
Finish my apprenticeship and then I go up north or, go ringing.
I want to be a drover or a governess. The fact that I get to work with cattle all day and ride horses, they can be different every day.
I believe in beef because it provides me a connection to the land that I live on and the animals that I work with every day.
Whether you plan to do a trade, go to university, live in the bush or in the city, there's a career for you in the beef industry. All you have to do is believe in beef.